Recently, I was listening to One Note Samba by the brilliant Brazilian composer Antonio Carlos Jobim, and I found myself thinking about the implications of that title. Now, contrary to its title, One Note Samba does not have a one note melody, but sections of it are based around one note. And I started wondering, are there any prominent pop songs out there that are sung on just one note for the entirety of the song? So I went in search of a one note pop song. Immediately, I thought about James Brown's Sex Machine, which comes pretty close. I also thought about songs such as Pump It Up by Elvis Costello and Mr. Brightside by the Killers, which relentlessly stay on one note for the verses and then break out in the choruses. I also thought about Ça plane pour moi, the 1977 punk rock pastiche by Belgian singer Plastique Bertrand. And this song, for the most part, is a one note song. Ça plane pour moi, ça plane pour moi, ça plane pour moi, moi, ça plane pour moi. But it has this four note hook that keeps it from being a one note song. Ultimately, I concluded that the song that might come closest to fitting the bill is I Would Die For You by Prince. Now, this was a top 10 hit in the United States. It was a track on Prince's blockbuster 1984 album, Purple Rain, one of the biggest selling records of the 80s. It also was one of the highlights of the Purple Rain film. This song is really an example of Prince showing his spiritual side. And it's clear that he's in character, depicting some kind of divine religious figure. Now, there's a common theory out there that each of the three verses represents a different part of the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And it goes a little something like this. Then the verses. I'm not the one, I'm not the man, I am something that you never understand. Just on that D. I'll never beat you, I'll never lie, and if you're evil, I'll forgive you by and by. Goes to the chorus, stays on that one note, and just slides down half step, and then comes right back. You, I would die for you. And that's the entirety of the melody, with the exception of this shout that he does once on each chorus. Darling, if you want me to, yeah, I would die for you. Second verse continues on the D. I'm not your love, I'm not your friend, I'm something that you'll never comprehend. But the third verse is particularly interesting. This is the one that's commonly thought of as being a depiction of the Holy Spirit. In this one, he's continuing on that D, but he's doing it in a much more rapid fire manner. You're just a sinner, I am told. Be a fire when you're cold. Make you happy when you're sad. Make you good when you are bad. I'm not a human, I'm a devil. I'm your conscience, I am not. All that I really need is to know that you believe. I would die for you. But that's suspended chord. I would die for you. Now, this is an insistent spiritual message, and Prince delivers it with this insistent one-note melody, for the most part, one note. So it'd be easy to think that this was a conscious decision on his part to try to use that technique for this message. I think most songwriters work more instinctively than that, and I think it was probably more subconscious on his part. What we can definitely say is that at the height of his powers, Prince reprogrammed our ears, reordered the way we listen to music. He did it in a variety of ways, removing the bass from When Doves Cry, detuning his Linn-Drum machines, speeding up and slowing down his vocals. And in this case, he did it by building a propulsive, insanely catchy pop song around one note. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.